Okay, hey guys. So now I am going to talk about daily activities. The daily schedule that's in each classroom is so important to get the kids. They know what's happening next. They learn just by if you follow the schedule, they learn what's happening next, what they should do during transitions, everything like that. The lead teacher and the full-time other teacher that's the assistant will be working to make their daily schedule for the classroom as well as the lesson plans for each week. They will be working together to make their lesson plans that go along with the weekly themes that are in the whole entire center. There should be a good balance between active and quiet, large groups, small groups, and all kinds of different activities that work all their muscles and start learning things that they're going to be building on for the next room. Consistency is super important when it comes to that. When we're in the classroom, because when they have their routines down, they're able to maintain them. They'll know what to do when they get to school in the morning. They'll know what to do when they're leaving school in the afternoon. They know when they go to the bathroom, they wash their hands, everything like that for the routine. And Christy and I give independence as far as that goes. We don't dictate what kinds of things you need to be doing in your classroom. We all work together to make the themes for each week, and then we kind of give you freedom of your lesson plan. With that being said, we're always available if you are in an area and you're like, listen, I'm really struggling thinking of ideas to teach this, or this isn't really working in my classroom and I really thought it'd be great. You can come to us and we can kind of bounce off ideas. We've been here a long time, so we know kind of things that happen, like things for the age that will be better in each classroom. And during the schedule, there's going to be a good mix of free play, which we like to call centers, or we put things in the center, but we teach the kids how to use them, but it's kind of their initiative to decide what they're going to build in the block center or what they're going to play in housekeeping, what role they're playing and whatever they're playing in housekeeping. We also have outdoor play. When the weather's nice, we tend to move a lot more lessons outside, spend more time outside, but it's important that they do go outside every day because it works on those large muscles when they're climbing, running, jumping, that we can't do in a classroom setting for safety reasons. As well as it's helpful to get out some extra energy and things like that. Our group size, as far as that, each classroom has a ratio for each child. And at nap time, if you're in those ratios need to be met at all times during the day. If a teacher needs to go to the bathroom, they get the attention of somebody else who's not in a classroom right then to come in their classroom to take their spot while they go to the bathroom, take a phone call, something like that. But ratios need to be maintained at all times. With that being said, when you are outside, the ratios get a little bit different. Not that the teacher can have more children of that age, but as far as the space is bigger, so you can have more children out there as far than you can in just the classroom. At nap time and rest time, ratios do need to be maintained in the infant room as well as the toddler room. But after the age of once they turn 2, only one teacher needs to be in the classroom during nap time. So like we said before, this is a great opportunity for planning, making copies, getting supplies, getting things ready for what you're going to be doing in the afternoon. And it's the 2 hours every day that there's a nap time. So there'll be 1 hour of planning that you can do to work on your lesson plans or anything like that. And then the second hour is typically your lunch. So one of those two. So this is a good time to check your cell phones and things like that. As far as using multimedia in the classroom, it needs to reflect on your lesson plan exactly what you're going to be using the multimedia for. If you're going to be watching a certain video on YouTube, you should already know that before you put it right on there with your lesson, what part of the day it is. And then every classroom also has a technology log. So every time that you are using your technology, you will write it on this log and say the amount of time and to see your lesson plan for the reason behind using it. So we shouldn't walk in your room and you shouldn't be watching Polar Express on a random Tuesday when it's beautiful and sunny. We do have a Polar Express day at Christmas, but we don't, if it's nice outside, we really encourage you to be outside with your kids and getting all that muscle movement that you can in. So that really wraps it up for the planning of the daily schedule. But see you all soon.